Wow! Welcome to Derry season finale, episode 8. So much things happening, man. So many answers. Getting an understanding, for one, of why Andy Muschietti is doing the series the way he's doing it as far as prequels. Because if everything going according to plan, which I'm pretty sure we're getting more seasons or whatever. But he said he's going to be going backwards. Like this one was set in the 60s, then I think he's going to go back, and the next one's going to be set in the 30s, and then even before that, it's going to go into the 1900s, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, he's going backwards. And I was always thinking, especially after this season finale, I'm like, why or how is he going to do that and make us want to stay invested, knowing how everything happens? And we get some good surprises this episode, which makes super sense of why he's doing it the way he's doing it. It also can be future references for things we can get, maybe even another movie, or even, I don't know. But it set up such a good stage and made sense, like, oh, now I see what he's doing. Not only that, I don't want to give too much away, but the way everything pretty much lands out, it's like, oh, okay, this is a prequel, but at the same time, it's like, I ain't gonna say sequel, but it's like a continuation of stuff that we have got with Pennywise and different things and new things I'm saying that we getting with him, which I didn't know about. I guess it's new things for me, because a lot of people, and maybe these are certain things that happen in the book, which I have not read, but I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna keep saying it, man, but it makes sense now why the Losers Club has it the way they have it against Pennywise, as far as in the movies or whatever. Because like I said, this show, it makes the movies soft. It makes the Losers Club soft. It is what it is. It's my opinion, but it makes sense now of why it makes them look a little bit more like they got an edge over Pennywise, because of everything we see in this show and the things we're going to possibly see in other prequel shows, as far as what Andy Muschietti is supposed to be setting up for us. But man, it's almost like you, especially with characters like the Hallands, and we know the whole thing with Will and what's supposed to happen with him and his son Mike coming into the picture, and even with that, it's like, could we get some alternate thing with that, with everything that happens in this episode? I hope I make sense. If you watch the episode, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. But it's such a good episode, and it's such a good man. What they was able to do with this television show, I like what they did with Alien Earth, as far as formatting a movie into a TV show. But this, to me, as far as Welcome to Derry, top of the line, it blew away my expectations. To me, watching this, I'm not comparing it, but it reminded me of that first time seeing The Dark Knight. Like, I was like, this is gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Like, damn. So just watching the way we got, even from that first episode, you know how a lot of shows will give you such a good first episode, blow you away, then shit slow down. This never did that. It stayed on the edge from that first episode, especially the pivotal episode into episode 5. But episode 7, I feel like, was the episode of this series. Episode 7, still the standout one. But this episode right here, man, this could have been a fucking movie. Like, it was so good. Like, watching the way Halloran, not Halloran, I'm getting people confused. I'm sorry, as far as some of the main characters, and the whole Shining connection with Dick. I'm sorry as far as the last names, my bad. But I'm gonna just say Dick. As far as his whole thing and his connection with Pennywise, and even them setting up these Easter eggs at the end with him and the Shining and everything. It's such a fucked up thing with him talking about how much trouble can a hotel bring. And it's like, oh, fuck, man. That's fun. But I love that connection with the Stephen King thing, man. But outside of that, like I said, man, just so many good moments with this, from the opening scene with this nigga Pennywise coming in there, Big P coming to the school, putting on a whole goddamn pep rally for the school, and then kidnapping all the kids. It's like, man, so many good moments in here. And even his costume design, with him being red from the bottom face down all the way, and the military and what they did with that, and oh my gosh, rich, man, rich. Man, you're gonna cry. Like, them doing what they doing with the setup, with, of course, the connection to the original Losers Club and Richie. But you know what happened with him in episode 7 and him coming in like this like spirit kind of thing. It's such a good emotional episode. Everything with Pennywise, man, like I just did not see them doing this and being able to make this what it is as far as the series and what they've did with the movies. Eddie Muschietti, like hands down, and nigga, I can't get my guy name who played Pennywise, Skarsgård. My bad, y'all. I'm just coming out watching the episode, man, but he killing it. He's killed it. He has to get some type of award for his performance of Pennywise. Everything he did with this, even him playing Bob Gray for the little time he had, but such a good episode, man. As y'all can see, I'm still very hyped off this episode and what they were just doing with giving us this television and being excited for what we're gonna get now, because like I said, I'm looking forward to it now because they can do so many different things with giving that revelation that we did get with Pennywise in this episode and the surprise we get. Like I said, the conversation between him and my girl Marge, I think that's her name, as far as Richie's future mama, as far as Richie's girl, that was the point. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this episode as far as episode 8 of It Welcome to Derry being the season finale. Are y'all looking forward to the other prequels we're supposed to be getting and get a better understanding of why we're going in reverse? Y'all let me know.